Hello, and welcome to episode 67 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my fantastic home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my amazing sons, Aiden, like I forgot my kids' names, Aiden, who is 3, and Ethan, who is 1. If you are new here, thank you for coming and checking me out. I hope you enjoy it. And if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. So, I believe it's been a fortnight, as the guys of the Needles at the Ready podcast would say. And I have a substantial amount to share with you today. If you do like this content and you do like what you see, please make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell that lets you know whenever I upload. And yeah, so it is 8:52 in the morning on Sunday, February 28th. I am running on kind of fumes, but I got a little bit of sleep, so we'll see where this goes. I think it's supposed to rain today, so the boys will probably be inside. Lots of knitting, lots of watching fun things together. So, yes. What's happened in 2 weeks? Nothing. I've just been housewifing, knitting, all the things. So, we can go ahead and get started. If you like to find me on Instagram, I am knitting_annihilator_, and that is where I am most active, so that will be the only handle that I give you today. So yeah, where do I want to start? I guess we'll start here, so we can talk about what I'm wearing. This is a rendition of the Orion mesh beanie by Caleisha Ryan of the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. We're best friends. It's okay. You don't have to be. There's no way about it. We're just really cool. So I made this maybe like a year or 2 ago, and then my husband put it in the washer and dryer. So that's why baby girl's giving you wig, giving you body, giving you, let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I made this out of Knit Picks yarn. Just excuse it. Don't even talk about it. So there you go. It's meshy. Definitely hairnetty, not beanie at all. But yeah, so that is that. And then I got this shirt from Sockhead. And everything that I talk about will be listed down below in the show notes if I am unable to put them on the screen for you. So yeah, this shirt is from Sockhead, and I bought it because Christina of Brujeria Lana yarn was buying it. Yeah, I'm blaming, because I didn't do this by myself. And my birthday's on Halloween, and it's like a Halloween themed shirt or whatever. She's absolutely stunning. Purple is my favorite color, so why not? So that's what I'm wearing for you today. But we can get into victories, because I know you see it. 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 I finished my Cloud Bay by Justyna Lorkowska. Was that right? Probably not. But I felt confident today, so yeah, I finished it, and I left my knitting notebook in my bedroom where my kid is. We'll just leave it. So this is a paid for DK weight pattern, and I use sport weight, and I do definitely see what people say about how that is interchangeable. And I made the 38-inch bust, which I believe is like the second or third size. The way I modified the pattern is in the sleeves. So what I did was I did a couple of decreases up in here, then knit down. Then before getting to the ribbing, I did the rest of them. So it kind of gave me like more of a relaxed, cozy situation. And instead of 1 by 1, I did 2 by 2 right here. So I couldn't do the tubular bind off. I could have if I wanted to figure that out. Willie was helping me, but I was like, nah, bro, I can't right now. There's a lot going on and I just cannot. So I did Jenny's. Come on, say it with me, class. Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. Good job. We're just gonna practice it every time. I use it a lot, so. I did do no, I didn't do the pockets. Didn't do the pockets, didn't have the energy. But I did do the 1 by 1 rib and everything else the same. I did forget to change needles on the ribbing on the body. Don't you hate when you do that? But then it's just like, oh girl, I'm already done. It's whatever. So, I'll stand up and show you. So, it kind of comes down to like right here on my butt, which I like. As far as like does anyone else have an issue like picking up for your button band? Because I feel like this is supposed to be like down here where this is, but it's not. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. This called for an I-cord bind off right here. Let me come closer and show you. So this is an I-cord bind off, which I thought was absolutely stunning. Can we just talk about this section? Look at how this purple like did her thug thistle. Oh, I love this yarn so much. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the pattern. I have a lot left, so I bought 5 of these. I only ended up using 3 and then like barely breaking into the 4th one. So let's see if I can show you. So these are kind of what I have left of the balls. Oh, and this is what's left, I think, of like one of the ones for the sleeves. I did not alternate skeins. So what I did was I don't alternate skeins. I basically like fade each one in. So if one of them looks darker, that's the one I'll more so put on the bottom, which I didn't get to. And then if one of them looks lighter, I'll start with that. For the sleeves, I did a half and half situation. So I did half the sleeves in one cake and then the other half in the other cake, and then I just repeated on the other side. So yeah, I was about to start a t-shirt, but then something else called me, so I ripped it out. So I may do a t-shirt later. But yeah, I have this much of this, and then I have a whole cake of this. So the possibilities are endless. Oh, this is a charm from Whitney Marie Anderson. More on her later. But yeah, so this yarn was 100% Highland Peruvian wool, which I've never used before and I've never felt before. So when I was trying it on as I was going along, because who measures, right? As I was trying it on as I was going along, I was like, I'm so scared this is going to be a little itchy. And it's not the softest, but it gets softer, which I read in the comments. Thank you so much for commenting. It does get softer as you wash it. So I can honestly say after being blocked for the first time, it is less itchy and a little more softer. So I guess, you know, I'll keep on blocking her and see what happens and maybe keep you guys updated on that. So yeah, I use the recommended needle sizes in my Haya Sharps, and which is I think 4 and 6. That feels right. Yes, 4 and 6. And use my little Chow Goose shorties for my sleeves to make those go by quick. And my recipe for knitting sweaters is yoke, sleeves, then body. So yeah, I think that is it for this. And I felt like it looks amazing with this shirt. And because she enabled me to buy this shirt, I should put this on. And also to show you. So yeah, I think that's it. So let's get into battles, which I only have one of, which may change. But After you cast off one sweater, you have to cast on another one because you have been bitten by the sweater bug. So I am knitting this alongside one of my friends on Instagram. I'm going to tell you her name. Not that I don't know it. But you know people's Instagram handles, you don't know their name. So her name is Allie, and we are making the Tecumseh together. I just want to show y'all Allie because Allie's a baddie. I just want y'all to see. So Allie's a baddie, and if only, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to be there. But anyway, so we're making the Tecumseh together. She's using Dragon Hoard yarns in this incredible, you know what? I'm just going to show you. In this incredible, like, gray. It is absolutely delicious. Hold on. Okay, so let me just hold it. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Look at that. Oh, I love her so much. Gray has been my jam lately. Or like, if you wear like something and you have like gray up under it, I think it's sensational. But, so I am making it also. I'm making the small size. So this is like the Tecumseh, if you've never made it before, I believe is the perfect introduction to color work. The color work chart is, there's like a small one and a big one, basically. And, you only use one color each time, but I'm using the same color every time. So I feel like that's a perfect way to introduce people to color work. So I do have the pattern picture of what it looks like, but I am very not happy with the way my printer printed this out. Okay, let's not look at that. Okay, let's just look at this one. Alright. So that's what it looks like. And it is a paid for DK weight pattern. What I am doing, I am using DK weight this time. So I am using, again, Brujeria Lana yarn. I'm going through my sweater stashes like clockwork. So, Brujeria Lana yarn, and this is the colorway Summer's End. I have 4 of these. And this is what she looks like. Oh, magic. Absolute magic. And then for my color work section, I'm using Knit Pick Swish DK in the colorway Bordeaux. And it's a little more... oh, that's better. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like a wine color. So this is what I have so far. Oh, yes. Yes, Kira, you do that. That is so good. So this is what I have so far. Oh, I love it. I'm also making like this cute little video, like just walking you guys through my process of knitting it as best I can. So I just like take like little video updates each day or week. I've only been knitting it. This is, I think I started on the 20th or the 21st, and it's now 28th. So this is where I'm at right now. So I'm just taking little videos, and I hope that it comes out to a cute video, and I hope you like it. So I think having a sweater done like once a month, that'd be pretty cool, right? Not putting that stress on myself, but that'd be pretty cool. So this again is a charm, Progress Keeper by Whitney Marie Anderson. And this I got, this was her fall flowers for the girls. So of course I had to get one because my birthday is in fall. And this is called Summer's End. So I've decided to name her Autumn. since she's the fall girl. I give them all names. So this is Autumn. So yeah, I'm in love with this. This is also Peruvian wool, I believe. I have the thing here. Oh no, it's Highland wool and polyamide. So we'll see if that feels different than this sweater does. I'm using my Haya Sharps. Again, recommended needle size. I think it's 5 and 6. 4 and 6 again. I just love US 4 and 6, I guess. In millimeters, that is 3.5 millimeter and 4 millimeter. You're welcome. So I am getting ready to start the next set of charts, and then by then I should be ready to separate for the sleeves. Not going to promise a finished sweater next episode, but I'm not going to say I won't promise that. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. Baby girl could just boop sweater. But yeah, I love this. So I'm going to move my progress keeper for you. Alright, so progress keeper is moved, and this is living in my Schitt's Creek inspired bag. Also, again, my pen by Whitney Marie Anderson. And I am watching Schitt's Creek as I make this sweater. I'm hooked. I love it. Just met Patrick. Stunning young man. His mother made him very well. Thank you. But yeah, so I love this. And I'm using my Notions pouch from the Naughty Knitting Sacks, where I have a coupon code. You can use SuperKnitter15 for 15% off of your order from Naughty Knitting Sacks. And it is naughty because you don't know what's going on. So from back here you see like floral print, all this stuff. Yeah, that's what that says. And then you open it, and it's just a bag of dicks. You know what I'm saying? So my mom's gonna be so mad this episode. I keep saying, you know what I'm saying. That really makes her mad. I'm sorry, Mom. I'll be honest, I don't know why I'm saying it, but I'm sorry. And in here I have my Chowdu mini set. I have the other set of needles for the other stuff. A couple of, what is this? Tape measure. And yeah. So that's what that is for. And I just plop her in here. So I usually get the large bags of the Fates thread, but this was the only size she had for the Schitt's Creek stuff. So I was like, okay, I guess it's now or never at this point. So I'm kind of using it as a boat. It does still hold a lot though. A bowl is what I meant, not a boat. It does still hold a lot though. I can fit my tablet in here if I need to go somewhere like my mom's house. I fit my tablet in here. I can, I knit out of here. I leave the ball of yarn in there and I just knit out of it. And yeah. So it's still sturdy for people who, you know, don't like large bags or want like, you know, a decent bag, size bag. This is a decent size bag. Now, baby girl, you know me. I would grab them if I could. Oh, wait. You know me. Like, come on. I love this extra space. But that's okay. That is okay. So, yeah. I'm in love with this project. I have to use my Knit Companion, though, for the charts because I won't give the whole thing away. But, as you can see, right here, it didn't, print out the grid with the lines. So I didn't know how many stitches of the main color I was supposed to do. So at first I was like, oh my god, I can't read the chart. But then once I pulled it up on Knit Companion, I was like, oh, my printer doesn't know how to print out charts. Jerk. So we'll possibly be throwing this away. But yes, so let me get myself together and I will come back to you with some strategies and good night. Okay, I am back. So we'll talk about strategies. So my brother-in-law came over recently. He says that I've been avoiding him with knitting him another hat and all this stuff. I won't say I haven't been avoiding him, but I won't say I have. It just, I want to knit sweaters. So I'll be using the Yarn Bee hand-dyed yarn in the color Lavender Dusk because he wanted a purple hat. So I'm going to make him the Sockhead slouch hat. Be my first Sockhead hat. And yeah, he wanted a purple hat. This is what he's gonna get. He says he wants a pom-pom. I'm still deciding if I'm going to buy a fluffy one or if I'm gonna make one. His birthday is March 15th, so I feel like I have a pretty decent amount of time. So what I'm gonna do, because this is gonna be the first time this year that I'm not monogamously knitting on something, I'm going to work on this while watching the children throughout the day. Then at night work on this because I love this. So I'm gonna cake this up tomorrow and get her done, hopefully. Also, the Periscoping sisters put up a podcast and they are doing a Mother's Day knit along. And I've been going through my stash, but nothing is speaking to me for my mommy. And I didn't like the combination I put together. So I may use their highlighted dyer that they're using. I don't remember who it is. If I do, I'll put it in the show notes. But yeah, I'm going to start that March 20 something. 26, I think is when that starts. And then once I finish the hat for my brother-in-law, I'll go ahead and get the hat cast on for my dad for his birthday. That's April 17th. And I'm really on track with the way I wanted my crafting, basically, because I wanted to cast on certain sweaters at certain times. I'm getting this done. Like, this really hyped me up. I was like, yeah, I'm actually doing it. I'm really proud of this. So yeah, so this is gonna be the second sweater, and then my next sweater that I'm gonna cast on is going to be the Astraeus sweater by Meghan from Bad Girl Sits and Knits. No, Badwolfgirl. That's why it was weird. Badwolfgirl Sits and Knits, or Badwolfgirl Studios, and I'm going to be using these colors. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, right there. I'm gonna be using these colors to knit that. This was Cascadey something. I'm just gonna rip the whole. I know. Nope, it's not that. Girl, I know there's one in here. Thank you. It's Barocco Vintage DK. In the color 2114. So there's that, and then this is Dragon Hoard Yarns in the colorway Prudence. And I may have to put this in this bag because it's inspired by the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. She's a witch. Witches. This was also inspired by witches. Am I a witch? I could never. Girl. Don't even flatter yourself, sis. Okay. But yeah, so I have my next sweater plan, and I have gift knitting, so I will hopefully be pretty busy crafty-wise. Oh, I need this. Did I pull that out of here? those are my strategies. So let's get into some kryptonite, because baby girl. All right, so I'll start off with the big stuff. So my sister is learning to knit, and I had a D-stash, and she actually bought some yarn from the D-stash, and she's been knitting a Sockhead hat. She just finished the 4 inches of ribbing. It's a free paid for. It's a free pattern, so I can tell you this. So she just finished the 4 inches of ribbing, and now she's just gonna go round and round in the circle. So let me tell her to come get it though, because I'm letting her use my high sharp interchangeable set. So I did have to kind of knit some for her. I couldn't help it, honestly. I knit some for her to help her change needles and stuff. So she is trying to dive in deep. So we went to Michael's and Joann's. And I was a good girl in Michael's. I was like, yeah, I don't need anything. I have projects. I have plans. I don't need anything in here. And I was good in Michael's. It wasn't until we went to Joann's that Satan seeped in and said, get it. And I was like, no, Satan, I don't need it. You know, I'm doing good. Get it. But baby girl, just don't do it. But you would look so good in this color. Well, damn. Okay. So we she was talking about sweaters. And that's where it messed me up. She was talking about sweaters, and I was showing her stuff on Ravelry. She has Ravelry and everything. All my friends that I teach, Ravelry, you need that. Instagram, you need that. I'm gonna enable you and send you dyers, and you need that. So my uncle went with us, which was the coolest thing ever. But anyway, I was showing her stuff on Ravelry, and this chick happens to see a picture of The Throwback by Andrea Mowry. It was a throw over, because she was talking about like pullover sweaters. It's a throw over. And I was like, man, if I make that, I'd want to make the throwback. That's the cardigan. So I was like, yeah, you know, this is cute or whatever. I hadn't seen the yarn yet. So we picked out hers, and I was like, oh my God, that is magic. Then I walked past and I saw this. Now, what the camera is not picking up, I don't think it is because it looks brown. This is the most beautiful shade of burgundy. I don't know why burgundy has been my jam. Ugh. Girl, burgundy. So this is Lion Brand Yarns, A Pound of Love. And it is a worsted weight, 100% premium acrylic. I don't know what the difference between regular acrylic and premium is, but this does feel okay. I feel the difference. So okay. So this is Red Heart, right? So touching this, it's like, okay. But then you touch this and you're like, that could be, okay. I get it. Premium acrylic. I'm here with you. Okay. So this is, it's made in Egypt. Oh, premium. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can find a colorway. Oh, here we go. It's called Claret or Rouge Bordeaux. Is it because it's called Bordeaux? Is that why I keep getting this? So this is my main color, right? After we've gone through that. This is my main color. And then I have this. And this. Oh girl, just hold on. And this. There's no way. This way. Yes. Alright. So main color and then these three. Oh, that's delicious. It's like fall skies. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm gonna stop. I promise. This, oh, it's so good. So these yarns were actually on sale, and this is called Big Twist. I've never used her before. Let's see. So this is the colorway Cream. This is the colorway Medium Gray. And then this is the colorway Cornflower Blue. So when I saw this, I said, oh, okay. So that may be my September sweater cast on if I finish my husband's sweater, because those are main priority. So basically half the year I'm doing selfish, and then the other half I'm doing Christmas knitting. So I'm going to make my kids and my husband matching sweaters. So I'm just trying to get the selfishness out of my system now. So on top of that, my uncle bought me this adorable basket to hold it in. So I'm going to take those cute pictures, like those pictures that lady took for the Everybody magazine. Don't let me lie, but there's this beautiful, voluptuous woman. And she was knitting and sitting and knitting so beautifully. Oh, she had cake. It was delicious. But anyway, and I just want to be like her with my knitting. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's Kryptonite number 1. Kryptonite number 2. Okay, Whitney Marie Anderson, right? I can never go away without something. So, baby girl. So she usually just does, you know, the little heads that I showed you. Baby girl made a whole person. A whole baby girl. And I had to have her. Look at her. Hold on, let me do my beauty guru hand. Thank you. Look at her. She's absolutely gorgeous in her sweater. She reminds me of a... She's sophisticated. Patricia. Or Portia. Portia. That's it. She reminds me of a Portia. Like, she's walking around the office like, do you need anything? Do you want to go to lunch? That's what that bun is giving me. The bun is giving me, do you want to go to lunch? Coworker. Yes, that's what it's giving me. So it doesn't stop there. You know what? I'm going to save that for that. But it doesn't stop there. Just know there's another one. But yeah, so I don't know where I'm going to put her. I'm just in love with her. I don't know what sweater I'm going to put her on yet. But we'll probably find out. So there's that one. This one has a story and it's extremely special to me. So that's why I wanted to save it. So I did a D-stash. If you follow me on Instagram, I did share a D-stash. So I'm going to tell the story behind the D-stash. So back in January, my husband's uncle passed away. And we went to the funeral, and one of his daughters, about the uncle's daughters, was wearing a dress. And the mother was like, oh, I wish she had a shawl to put over said dress. My mother-in-law was like, look no further. I'm in the right house, because they were getting ready over here. And so I said, yeah, I completely understand. So I let them use the shawl that I made to commemorate my second son's pregnancy. So I had 2 shawls. One was for my first son and the one was for my second son. So I let them use the shawl to commemorate my second son's pregnancy. We, go to the funeral. We come back and the shawl is nowhere to be found. No one can really tell me where it is. Not really getting back any information on it. So yeah, I was devastated, close to tears, because that one meant a lot to me. Because you have stuff up there that you're just like, I wouldn't mind if it wasn't here. I would have given them one of those, but to match the outfit, I'm a coordinator when it comes to knitting. Not anything else. I don't care about no clothes. But when it comes to knitting, I enjoy coordinating to show off. But so I wanted to recreate it, or the moment, right? So I did a de-stash because this shawl meant so much to me that anything that I wasn't using in my stash was frivolous. So I definitely didn't mind selling anything, because at first I was like, oh, this is my collection. It didn't matter because that shawl meant everything to me. So I de-stashed, and I want to thank everybody that shopped it. Anybody that just wanted to be a part of the process. Like, Willie didn't buy anything, and I was just like, just because we're cool, So it was just a big eye-opener for me as to how much love we do put into these knitted items. So when, like, people that don't knit don't really, like, get it, it's like, but so the yarn was dyed by Legacy Fiber Arts. So I messaged them and I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself and take this a step further. I messaged Chelsea and Sue and I was like, hey, I don't want to tell you what happened because I'm still upset about it, but can you actually dye the colorway on a DK weight in a sweater's quantity? The ladies said absolutely, and I was floored. When it got here, I cried. First off, it was so fast. The speed at which this yarn got here was absolutely fabulous. So I have a sweater's quantity of this colorway. So this is just going to commemorate me being a mom altogether. So my plan is to cast this on Mother's Day. Let me stop talking about it and let me show you. So the colorway is called It's a Boy. I don't know why I'm finna cry right now. I think because I think back to when I found out that I was having boys. So the first one was a gender reveal that my mom did. And the second one I actually saw on the ultrasound. And just reliving those moments, I guess, is, a lot for me. But this is what it looks like. And it's not even just a tonal blue. Like, there's speckles of, like, deeper blues. I think there was, like, a hint of, like, green. Like, deep, deep green. So, I have 8 skeins of this. Thanks to the de-stash. So, I didn't go into any bill money, anything like that. This is all from the de-stash. So I have 8 skeins of this, and I'm going to be making the Comfort Fade Cardi. I'm going to conquer that pattern. It's beaten me a couple times too many, and we got beef. I'm going to conquer you, period. So I have 8 skeins of this. So I was really going to run my husband's pockets because I felt like he didn't understand how I was feeling. So I was about to run it up. You're finna buy this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, chill, Kira. You can do this. So out of the de-stash, I was able to get a bag as well. And this is from Fate's Thread. And it is an Outlander inspired bag. That is Claire and Jamie. And it's the deluxe bags that I love so much. So it's got the pocket and the room. And usually Outlander comes on every May. I don't know about this May, but maybe. So I got the bag, right? So you're thinking the yarn, the bag, I'm set. Whitney Marie Anderson had an update. And she has these stitch markers where in the sunlight they change colors. So I'd like you to meet Aqua, not to be confused with Aqua from the Cheetah Girls, because that girl's cuckoo. But so this is Aqua, and in the sunlight she turns blue. So my Mother's Day is made. If we were to just sit outside all day and no one got me anything, I'd be okay. Because this is what I'm going to cast on Mother's Day. And I'm so proud of this. So, yeah. So that is my kryptonite for you. I'm going to put these back. But yeah, so that is, yeah, I think that's all the kryptonite. Yes. So I am running a knit along on my Instagram, and I'm going to pull for those winners tomorrow. It is the Happy Needles Mal 2020. So if you go under that hashtag on Instagram, Happy Needles Mal 2020, you can go ahead and get your entries in, and I'll be picking 2 winners, and this is what you'll be receiving. So I'll probably pull tomorrow and yeah, and announce it tomorrow. I think that's everything. So yeah, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. And I hope you have the most amazing time. Oh, that is not all. I almost forgot. So I actually got some patterns too. So, I believe her name is Marcia. Marcia of Very Little is going through some hard times as far as her divorce and things like that. So she put her Ravelry patterns up on for 50% off. I did get permission to talk about this. So I went and bought some patterns. Oh, I think I can show you all 3 of them. Yeah, because yeah. Okay, cool. So I went and bought some patterns. If you'd love to go help and support her, you can go on her Ravelry, and the coupon code is Help Marcia, and you get 50% off of these patterns. So here's the first one I bought. And this is the Contemplate sweater. I love that. I just love the way it's like oversized, and like if she didn't have that shirt on, like your shoulders be out, like a real sexy number. Also bought this shawl. Nope, I'm not gonna try. But I bought this shawl. And then I bought a poncho. I wonder who's coming in, because I heard them. I can't find the poncho. But I also bought a poncho. So, yes. Hello. Oh, thanks. So I think it's on the, look on beside the couch on the stool. Okay. I think it's right there. Okay, sorry. No, you're okay. I was talking about you. Why? Well, I was telling them that you're learning to knit and you're doing so good, and I'm so proud of you. But yeah, so if you want to go, you're okay. If you want to go and support her, go over to her Ravelry, and I believe it's Marcia Heasley. I'm just reading. Yes, Marcia Healy's. Healeys. Ravelry. So, yeah. Okay, now we can say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you have the most amazing time living the craftiest life possible. I'm going to go and knit and edit this for you guys. Hopefully it's up the same day. And that's it. So I hope you have a wonderful time. Day, morning, day or night, whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.